Grenade pouches, what can they be used for? This is a little project I've been playing around for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. I've just rounded up a bunch of gear and just tried seeing what will fit in the grenade pouch, what won't fit, what can we do with it, all different types of things. Y'all probably saying, Kevin, this is boring. Why are you doing this for? Because I just want to change things up a little bit, guys. I've got my packs, had my packs set up for years and years. Thinking about going out on a camping trip on the Neches River, scouting a good hunting spot that we talked about in another video. But we're going out there again as soon as the rain stops. And I just want to try some ideas, some new ideas, and see what we can get going. I bought a couple of these grenade pouches off eBay. For those of you who are interested in supporting the channel, I'm leaving some links where y'all can get these on eBay. So, all right. First thing I thought about was a little survival fishing kit. And so, rounded up a couple of my little fishing kits, odds and ends, and put them in there. And this one here, this is a Plano stowaway 6 compartment, and it will not fit. If you could find a Plano stowaway with like 4 compartments, that'd probably be good. That would probably fit okay. But the problem is that the ones that I found are four compartments, but they're the same size. And you're gonna need something around 3.5 inches long. Then we'll stick that in there and up to right about there on the bottom of the hinge. And so let's see, what is that? Probably about 3.5 inches or so. Hang on just a second, guys. Let's zoom out just a little bit. I think I'm zoomed in too far, too close. Okay, there we go. Now, so you're looking at about 3.5 inches to the bottom of the hinge. Bottom of the hinge there. So it's going to have to be about 3.5 inches long, 3 inches wide, about 1.1/8 inch thick. So you're looking to try a little fishing kit. That's what size you're going to have to get. Probably about 3.5 inches long. This one here, it's obvious it's not going to fit. I bought this little survival fishing kit off Amazon, I don't know, a year ago or so, and haven't even tried it. So whenever I'm out there camping, I may take something like this and give it a little try. So the next thing is navigation. See, these old Alice pouches, I've had this since the 1990s, and I usually kept a GI surplus bandage in it, just like that, and I kept it on my Alice gear. But Alice gears, you've got your diehards such as me that still like it, but most of the time it's just fading out to Molly. You take that same pouch, that same bandage, and this is a dressing field, and I bought this in the 1990s, and it's been in this pouch for probably close to 25 years or so. And this will fit inside the grenade pouch. See there, you can probably fit 2 of them inside of there. I only have 1 bandage, so I can't fit 2. As you can see, take and snap that over, and that second one is going to be pretty snug. But the good news is, you take that compass, take that map compass, and put it in there, and that fits nicely. That map compass takes up the extra slack from the bandage. See, I like that. That's one of the things that I wanted to mention to y'all, talk to y'all about, is that you just don't have to put like 1 or 2 items in there. And I think this works out real well. This is probably so far, the only problem is whenever you're snapping that, you're pushing in on that compass. That's one thing I don't like about it. So whenever you snap that over, pushing on, you could probably swap them out, put the bandage over here, compass over there. But I think that works out very well, very, very well. With those two combinations. Take the bandage out. Try an E-Trex GPS. A buddy gave this to me. Oh, geez, 2001, 2002, 2003, somewhere in there. Same thing. See, that snaps up real nice, and it's got, even though there's some slack in there, this E-Trex GPS has got a good bit of slack. About 1 inch is what I measured on one side. If you got it pushed up against one side, the other side's going to have about 1 inch of slack. But that fits very well. I like that. So you could have your Jeep now. Some of y'all are saying, Kevin, who uses GPS anymore? It's like, well, I do. I use as many navigational aids as I can. I use compass, GPS, phone, and topographical maps. Whenever I'm off the beaten path and out deep in the woods, then I use as many navigational aids I have at my disposal. And so I think that this works well. So you can get 2 of these, grenade pouches, put GPS and compass in one, and then get another one and put you 2 bandages in another one. And I'm not sure, but I cannot say for sure that the 2 bandages will fit because I just have this one bandage. All the others are like aftermarket commercial, a lot longer, won't fit in here, but this GI bandage will. So imagine if you pulled that real tight and snapped it down, that it would probably fit, 2 bandages would probably fit in there. The next thing I thought about was point and shoot cameras. And I'm going to, I'm not going to recommend this camera. I'm just using this as an example. It's a Fujifilm XP, and it's a Fujifilm XP120. I cannot recommend this camera just because I'm showing it to you. Does not recommend it. Just about every picture I take from this camera is blurry. I don't use it anymore. I used it for a few months, kept playing around with the settings, setting a full auto on everything was the only way I could get it to even take halfway decent pictures, and I quit using it. So it's retired. That camera will fit in there. I'm using it as an example, so you could get out on Amazon or somewhere and get the dimensions off this camera. If you've got a point and shoot camera, so that's about 4 3/8, about 1 inch wide, 15/16 wide, inch wide, and about 3 inches wide at the widest point. And that will fit in there. So for you people that like point and shoot cameras, which I do, that will fit in there quite nicely. Then I have another, this is an old point and shoot that I bought off eBay just for the specific purpose of throwing it in my pants pocket, putting it in my shorts, going on a hiking trip, having something lightweight to carry. And you can see that right there, it's got a lot of slack. You can do the same combination as with the compass. You throw that in there, throw your bandage in there, snap it over. The only problem is whenever you're pushing on that, you're pushing on the viewfinder, so maybe turn it around where you're not pushing on the viewfinder, on the lens. Like that, you're pushing on the lens, then turn it around where it's not pushing on the lens. Maybe put the bandage in front of it where it's pushing on the bandage instead of the camera. And this is a very old Canon D10. It did okay, used it for a couple of years, it's waterproof. And that just slips right down there, okay. That just drops in there, wonderful. So if you're wondering, will a point and shoot camera fit in the grenade pouch? I'm just using these as examples. The only one I recommend are these older Canon cameras. They are wonderful. You get them cheap off of eBay. You're out hiking, you drop them on a rock or something, they break. You have not lost a lot of money. So, and that's about 3.5 by 3/4. Let's see, 3.5 by around 3/4 and around 2 1/4. So that with a bandage would work nice. This with a compass would work nice. Let's see that combination. See there? That combination works good. Now I've seen some recommendations out on the internet for a little Altoids Tent, and yeah, I could see that. Somebody sent this to me. I didn't order this or nothing. It was just one of the things that showed up in the mailbox. I have no idea what it is. Some type of measuring. It's supposed to be a measuring keychain. Nobody sent me an email. Nobody sent me anything to review it. It just showed up. So I don't know. And I mean, it's nice of them to send me a little free something, but I have no idea who sent it, why I received it, anything. So I'll probably do the Altoids Tent, put some bandages or something like that in there. I mean, bandage more like Band-Aids or little tinker of iodine or alcohol swabs or something. And that's going to have a whole lot of free room. Take that bandage, put it in there. Now that works out well. That works out real well. That bandage plus that little tin. And you can have your bandage, some other stuff inside of here. Not sure what all will fit in there. Maybe some small tweezers, alcohol prep pads, maybe some tape, something like that. Fold that over, and you have yourself a little small first aid kit. And I like that. I like that a lot. That's something I'm going to explore. Well, guys and gals, let me know what you think. What would you consider doing? I could see something like this in one pouch. I could see something like this on one pouch on the side of the pack. Just your basic first aid items. You've got your bandage, put some tape inside of here, a couple of alcohol prep pads, and then have another one on your shoulder straps or somewhere else where you've got your navigation supplies. So yes, I can see having a couple of these on the pack just for stuff like this. And if you're into photography or you like carrying a little point and shoot camera, your point and shoot camera will fit in there with one of these GI surplus bandages. Well, guys and gals, that's about it for now. I just wanted to say hi, see how everybody's doing. And before I go though, hang on. These two, that's your old Alice pack, your compass pouch, first aid bandage pouch, and see how much larger that is. That has like twice of what the Molly pouch has, about twice of what the old Alice pouch does. So I like that. I like that. All right, guys and gals, any suggestions or thoughts? I'm just playing around with some stuff, just staying active, getting ready for a little hiking, camping trip out on the Nature's River, just experimenting, throwing stuff together. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later.